Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a video on algebraic fractions. This video is for IGCSE Edexcel Maths A higher. This playlist is about all of the topic questions that come in higher maths. Each video is divided topic wise. In this video, we'll be focusing on all of the questions that come from algebraic fractions when fractions are being divided, multiplied, added, or subtracted. So let's start with this one and see how we're supposed to solve algebraic fractions. So it says write 4x squared minus 17x minus 15 divided by 2x minus 1 multiplied by 2x squared minus 7x plus 3 over x squared minus 25 plus 39 minus 4x as a single fraction in simplest form. So in these type of questions, what you're supposed to do is to simplify your fractions and then combine it to write as a single fraction. So what you will see is you will see quadratic equations in these fractions. You will see equations which can be simplified using difference of perfect squares. You can see equations where we can take the highest common factor and simplify it. So you need to be familiar with these three things, taking the highest common factor, difference of perfect squares, and how to factorize a quadratic equation. So whenever we have a quadratic equation with three terms in it, that means we have to factorize it. So for factorizing that quadratic equation, you can either use the quadratic formula or you can use splitting the middle term. Whichever method is easy for you and takes less time, just use that. I'm going to use splitting the middle term for the quadratic expression in the first fraction and the second fraction, especially for the one that has three terms. So what we will do is we multiply the coefficient of x squared with a constant. So 4 times 15 is 60. So now next step is to find factors of 60. Factors of 60 are 60 times 1, 4 times 15, 3 times 20, 30 times 2, 12 times 5, and that is about it. So we have to pick now that set of factors, which when added or subtracted gives us the middle term, which is 17. So we know 20 minus 3 would give us 17, and we know 12 plus 5 would also give us 17. But the one I will pick is 20 and 3, because if we pick 12 and 5, that's going to give us 4x squared minus 12x minus 5x minus 15. We cannot fully factorize the equation because of the signs. So we need a positive and a negative sign. So keeping that in mind, we're going to choose 20 and 3. So 4x squared minus 20x plus 3x minus 15. We have replaced the middle term with the factors. And the denominator, we have 2x minus 1 times. Now for the other one, it's 2x squared minus 7x plus 3. So again, multiply the coefficient of x squared with a constant. 2 times 3, that's 6. Factors of 6 are 2 and 3 and 6 and 1. We're going to pick that set of factors which when added or subtracted give us the middle term. So we know 2 and 3 won't give us 7, but 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. So 2x squared minus 6x minus x plus 3 divided by x squared minus 25. And then we add 29 minus 4x to these two fractions. Once we split the middle term, then we factor by grouping. So we split the equation into two groups. The first two terms make one group and the last two terms make another group. So we're splitting these two equations in two groups. We're going to factor these groups separately. In the first group, we have 4x common. So 4x bracket x minus 5. And the second group, we have 3 common. So x minus 5 goes in the bracket. In the first group, we have 2x common. So x minus 3 in the bracket. Second group, we have negative 1 common. So x minus 3 goes in the bracket. Now over here, x squared minus 25. We will use difference of perfect squares. Why? Because we have two square numbers being subtracted. So whenever we have two square numbers being subtracted, we can simplify it as x minus 5 and x plus 5 for this one. Because difference of perfect squares is a square minus b square equals to a plus b times a minus b. So based on what we have x squared minus 25. So 25 is 5 squared. And x squared is x being squared. So it becomes x minus 5 times x plus 5. And then we have plus 29 minus 4x. So between 4x and 3, we have x minus 5 common. So x minus 5 bracket 4x plus 3 divided by 2x minus 1 times between 2x and negative 1, we have x minus 3 common. So x minus 3 bracket 2x minus 1 over x minus 5 times x plus 5 plus 29 minus 4x. Now let's simplify it. X minus 5 and x minus 5 get cancelled out. 2x minus 1 and 2x minus 1 get cancelled out. And that's it. So we have 4x plus 3 times x minus 3 divided by x plus 5 plus 29 minus 4x. So we make this into a single fraction. So 4x plus 3 times x minus 3 plus 29 minus 4x times x plus 5. We can expand the bracket and then collect the like terms. So that's going to give us 4x squared minus 3x minus 3x plus 9 plus 29x plus 145 minus 4x squared minus 20x. So once we collect the like terms, what we have is 29 minus 20 minus 6, that's 3x. Let's write that over here. And then we have 9 plus 145. That's 154 divided by x plus 5. This is your fraction in its simplest form. So like I said, you need to know about three main things. Difference of perfect squares, factorizing a quadratic equation, and then taking the greatest common factor. When it's a three-term quadratic equation, it's factorizing quadratic equation using splitting the middle term or using the quadratic formula. If it's a two-term quadratic equation and the square numbers are being subtracted, that's difference of perfect squares. And the third thing is just seeing if there's anything common between the terms. So you take the greatest common factor. Then this one says express 4x squared minus 25 over 5x squared plus 2x minus 7 times 2 over x minus 3 minus 3 over 2x minus 5 as a single fraction in simplest form. So it's essentially the same thing. We factorize the numerator using difference of perfect squares. For the denominator, we use either splitting the middle term or the quadratic formula. And for the two fractions being subtracted, we make the denominators equal and then simplify the fraction. So 4x squared minus 25 becomes 2x minus 5 times 2x plus 5. And 5 times 7 is 35. Factors of 35 are 5 and 7 and 35 and 1. We know 7 minus 5 is 2. So we replace the middle term with plus 7x minus 5x, and then everything else comes as it is. Now over here, we combine the denominators. So x minus 3 times 2x minus 5. And the numerator, we have 2 times 2x minus 5 with minus 3 times x minus 3. So 2x minus 5 times 2x plus 5 over, in the first two terms we have x common, so 5x plus 7. In the last two terms we have negative 1 common, 5x plus 7 times 4x minus 10 minus 3x plus 9 over x minus 3 times 2x minus 5. So 2x minus 5 times 2x plus 5 over 5x plus 7 times x minus 1. 4x minus 3x is x. Negative 10 plus 9 is minus 1 over x minus 3 times 2x minus 5. So now we cancel out 2x minus 5 and 2x minus 5 because they're being divided. Same for x minus 1. So we're left with 2x plus 5 divided by 5x plus 7 times x minus 3. This is your fraction in its simplest form. Then let's just simplify fully. X squared minus 7x plus 12 over 4x minus x squared. So right now we have a quadratic equation in the numerator and denominator, but the one in the numerator will be solved by factorizing the quadratic equation using splitting the middle term or the quadratic formula. And for the denominator, you can use taking the highest common factor. So quotient of x squared is 1. 1 times 12 is 12. Factors of 12 are 12 times 1, 4 and 3, and 6 and 2. We know 4 plus 3 is 7. So we replace the 7x with negative 4x minus 3x. Everything else comes as it is. And in the denominator, we can take x common. So x bracket 4 minus x comes in the denominator. Now factor by grouping. In the first two terms, we have x common, so x minus 4. The last two terms, we have negative 3 common, x minus 4 over x times 4 minus x. X minus 3 bracket x minus 4 divided by x times 4 minus x. If we take the negative sign common outside in the denominator, so what we'll have is negative x times x minus 4. We can cancel out the x minus 4s and we're left with x minus 3 over negative x. That is your fully simplified answer. Remember, you can always take the negative sign common outside and make sure that you change the signs inside. So when we took the negative one common from 4 minus x, it became x minus 4 in the bracket. Then this question says solve the equation 5 over x plus 2 plus 3 over x squared plus 2x equals to 2. Show clear algebraic working. So this is different from the previous questions because now they're asking us to solve the equation. They're not asking us to just factorize it. So first, let's factorize x squared plus 2x. So we have x common over there. So we write that as x bracket x plus 2. Now between x plus 2 and x times x plus 2, we know that the lowest common multiple is x times x plus 2. So we multiply 5 with x and the 3 comes as it is. Cross multiply. 5x plus 3 equals to 2x times x plus 2. 5x plus 3 equals to 2x squared plus 4x. Collect all the terms on one side. 2x squared plus 4x minus 5x plus 3. That's going to be 2x squared minus x plus 3. Factorize this quadratic equation. 2x squared minus 3x plus 2x. This is minus 3, sorry. Minus 3. So in the first two terms, we have x common, so 2x minus 3. In the last two terms, we have 1 common. 2x minus 3 again goes in the bracket. So that's 2x minus 3 times x plus 1. So one value of x is negative 1 and the other is 3 by 2. This is how you solve an algebraic fraction. In this one, it says simplify x squared minus 4 divided by 4x squared minus 7x minus 2 over x minus 2x. So what we're going to do over here, We can rewrite x squared minus 4 as x minus 2 times x plus 2, and then change the division to times, and we flip the fraction. So x over 4x squared minus 7x minus 2, and then minus 2x. Now, x minus 2 times x plus 2 times x is divided by 4x squared minus 7x minus 2. Now we can factorize the denominator. So we know 4 times 2 is 8. Factors of 8 are 8 times 1 and 4 times 2. 8 minus 1 gives us 7. So we can replace the 7x in the denominator with negative 8x plus x. So x minus 2 times x plus 2 times x over, in the first two terms we have 4x common. So x minus 2. In the last two terms we have 1 common, x minus 2. Then we have to take the x minus 2 common in the denominator. So it's x minus 2 times 4x plus 1. We can cancel out the x minus 2's. So we have to write it as a single fraction as ax squared over bx plus c. So x squared plus 2x over 4x plus 1 minus 2x. X squared plus 2x. 2x times 4x is 8x squared, so minus 8x squared, and then minus 2x over 4x plus 1. That becomes negative 7x squared over 4x plus 1. So A is negative 7, B is 4, and C is 1. That's your answer. In this one, it says 4x squared minus 4x minus 120 divided by 5x squared minus 180 divided by x squared plus 5x over 10x squared plus 60x equals to b, where b is an integer. We have to find the value of b. So the steps are pretty much the same. We have to factorize the quadratic equations using the methods that I've already mentioned in the video. So when we have 3 terms, we use splitting the middle term or the quadratic formula. So if you look at this, we can see that we have 4 common. So 4 bracket x squared minus x minus 30. And between 5x squared and 180, we have 5 common. So when we take 5 common from 180, that gives us 36. So 5 bracket x squared minus 36 divided by x bracket x plus 5. And we have 10x common, so x plus 6 equals to b. If you factorize this, that's going to be x squared minus 6x plus 5x minus 30 over 5 bracket difference of perfect squares. So x minus 6 times x plus 6. Division becomes times, and we take the reciprocal of the second fraction. So 10x times x plus 6 over x bracket x plus 5 equals to b. We can cancel out the x. 5 gets cancelled out, 10 becomes 2. X plus 6 gets cancelled out. And let me just simplify this further. So 4 bracket x times x minus 6 plus 5 bracket x minus 6 over x minus 6 times 2 over x plus 5 equals to b. So that's 4 bracket x minus 6 times x plus 5 over x minus 6 times 2 over x plus 5 equals to b. Again, we have x plus 5 getting cancelled out, x minus 6 getting cancelled out. So it's 4 times 2, and 8 is your value of b. That's your answer. Then this one says a equals to 14 over 3x minus 7 and x equals to 7 over 4y minus 3. Express A in the form of Py plus Q over Ry plus S, where P, Q, R, and S are integers. Give your answer in simplest form. So X is 7 over 4y minus 3. So A equals to 14 over 3 times 7 over 4y minus 3 minus 7. So let's rewrite that as 14 divided by 21 over 4y minus 3. I multiply the 3 and 7. So 14 divided by 4y minus 3, 21 minus 7 times 4y minus 3. So that's 21 minus 28y plus 21 over 4y minus 3. Change the division to times, take the reciprocal of the second fraction. So that's 42 minus 28y. If we take 7 common over here, so that's 6 minus 4y. That becomes 2. And we can further simplify it, because if we take 2 common over here, we're left with 4y minus 3 over 3 minus 2y, which means P is 4, Q is negative 3, R is negative 2, and S is 3. This is your fraction based on the format given in the question. And it says write as a single fraction. So this is like the easiest type of question you can get for solving an algebraic fraction. So 2 over 3x plus 4 over 5x minus 9 over 10x. So the lowest common multiple is going to be 30 over here. So the lowest common multiple over here is going to be 30x. So that means we multiply 10 with 2, then we multiply 6 with 4, and with 9 we multiply 3. So that's 20 plus 24 minus 27 over 30x. So 20 plus 24, 44, 44 minus 27. That's going to give us 17 over 30x. That is your fraction in simplest form. Then just express 1 over 9x squared minus 25 minus 1 over 6x plus 10 as a single fraction simplest form. So to solve this, let's factorize the denominators first. So 9x squared minus 25 is difference of perfect squares, which can be rewritten as 3x minus 5 times 3x plus 5. And over here for 6x plus 10, we can take 2 common. So 3x plus 5 comes in the bracket. So now we can combine the denominators. So that's 2 times 3x minus 5 times 3x plus 5. The first fraction gets multiplied by 2, and the second fraction gets multiplied with 3x minus 5. So that's 2 minus 3x plus 5 over 2 bracket 3x minus 5 times 3x plus 5. So that's 7 minus 3x over 2 bracket 3x minus 5 times 3x plus 5. This is your fully factorized answer in its simplest form. Then it says express 1 over 3x minus 2 times 9x squared minus 4 over 3x squared minus 13x minus 10 minus 7 over x minus 1. So we have two fractions being multiplied and then one subtracted. So we have to express this as a single fraction. So the first fraction is already simplified, but for the second one, for the numerator, it's difference of perfect squares. So that becomes 3x minus 2 times 3x plus 2. For the denominator, we multiplied the coefficient of x squared with a constant. So 3 times 10, that's 30. Factors of 30 are 5 times 6, 15 times 2, and 3 times 10. Now we have to pick that set of factors which when added or subtracted gives us 30. So 10 times 3, 5 times 6, 15 times 2. And obviously 30 times 1 as well. So 10 plus 3 also gives us 13, and 15 minus 2 also gives us 13. But we can only pick one of these. We're going to pick 15 and 2 because negative 15x plus 2x gives us 13x. The reason why we can't pick 10 and 3 because that would be negative 10x minus 3x, and that would lead us to have a different sign, which would not allow us to fully factorize the equation. So 3x squared minus 15x plus 2x minus 10. This is how we split the middle term. So 1 over. So if you notice, there's a 3x minus 2 in the numerator and denominator over here. So just cancel that out and make your equation simpler. So that's 3x plus 2 over, between 3x squared and 15x, we have 3x common. So x minus 5 over here and plus 2 common over here. X minus 5 goes in the bracket. So that's 3x plus 2 over x minus 5 times 3x plus 2 minus 7 over x minus 1. 3x plus 2 gets cancelled out. So we have 1 over x minus 5 minus 7 over x minus 1. They want the answer as a single fraction. So x minus 5 times x minus 1, x minus 1 minus 7 times x minus 5. So that x minus 1 minus 7x plus 35 over x minus 5 times x minus 1. Collect the like terms. Negative 6x plus 34 divided by x minus 5 times x minus 1. This is your fraction as a single fraction in its simplest form. And with that, we're done with the questions for algebraic fractions. These are the type of questions you will most frequently get. You can get a simple question. You can even get a complicated question like a 5-mark question. It depends on like how they're formatting the paper. I strongly believe if you practice enough questions and if you understand like what kind of processes you need to use to factorize it, this is a very scoring question. If you still have any questions or confusions, please leave a comment below. I'll help you out. And if you understood everything, please like and subscribe, share this video with your friends. And don't forget to check out the other videos in this playlist. I'm attaching the link above for that. And if you're looking for the latest paper, like the May, June 2025 ones, for both H and HR, you can check out the link above. Because in this playlist, you will find detailed walkthroughs of the 2024 and the 2025 exams.